everybody. Um, I'm David Bull Ice again. Um, and today, I will be discussing part two of um, God, creation, and life history. Okay, so let's get started. Hillman Death. Jehovah God did not design the human body to die. Humans were meant to have everlasting life and live forever. We die because God punished our first parents for disobeying Him. Since Adam and Eve had children while they were in an imperfect and sinful state, they passed sin, imperfection, as well as the inescapable cycle of death along to all of their children, all the way down to us to this very day. Nobody truly wants to die, is supposed to die, or is meant to die. Okay, now if you look over to the right, the first picture at the top is a picture of a funeral, and then the picture below it is a cemetery. Okay. The year of 1914, Satan and the demons kicked out of heaven. Okay, Satan, the devil, and his followers, the demons, were permanently kicked out of heaven in the year of 1914. This was the same year World War I took place. This was the most deadliest worldwide war to ever take place in history on the earth. Since Satan, the devil, and the demons were kicked out of heaven, the heaven and everyone who dwells in it are protected. Satan and the demons were hurled down to the earth. This is why so many bad things in the earth have taken place and continue to take place. Satan and the demons have great anger because they can no longer return to heaven, and they only have a short time left on the earth before they will be thrown into the abyss during the great war of Armageddon. Okay, now if you look over to the left, the first picture shows the angels kicking um, Satan and the demons out of heaven, and of course his heavenly name is Lucifer, so he became Satan the devil. Satan and the demons are being hurled down to the earth, and then the next picture shows some military soldiers in battle in World War One. So yeah, getting baptized. It is very important to work towards getting baptized. Being a baptized worshiper of God shows that you want to dedicate your life to serving God. Jehovah God alone is the only one who can read the hearts of all humans, and this is what he will use both during Judgment Day and during the great earthly resurrection. Although everybody has not or will not have the chance to be a baptized worshiper, if God sees inside your heart that you are a good person and you really want to repent and worship Him, He will give you the opportunity to be a part of His new earthly paradise on the earth. Every human that has good in their hearts will be written in Jehovah's Book of Life, which means all these people are in God's memory. Okay, now the pictures to the right, The one at the top shows a man getting baptized. I think this picture is most likely probably showing Jesus's baptism and John the Baptist. I believe that's what these people are, who these people are. And then the picture at the bottom, it represents God's book of life, um like good people, people that have good in their hearts written down in the book of life. Okay. Okay, 5 important events will take place very soon. And then the picture at the top is just the number 5 surrounded in a blue square. And then the picture at the bottom is a hand representing five things. Okay, event 1, proclamation of peace and security. Okay, just before the great day of Jehovah God begins, world leaders will be saying peace and security. This is the first event that will take place. The religious leaders of the world will possibly join the world leaders and they will be saying, there is peace, when there really will not be peace at this time. Okay, and then the pictures to the left, the one at the top shows the peace sign with your hand, and then the picture next to it shows the peace symbol sign, and then the one next to it shows all the symbols that represents the different religions in the world. These are just a few. There are many more. I'm sure. Um, well, yeah, I know there are. And then the picture at the bottom shows it represents the world leaders of the earth. It's just a representation. Of course, there are many leaders in the world. Okay. Okay, event 2. Nations attack and destroy Babylon the Great. The second event to take place is the world nations attack and destroy Babylon the Great. Okay, and then right after the proclamation of peace and security, sudden destruction will befall Babylon the Great. Babylon the Great is the world empire of false religion and is also known as the harlot. This attack against the harlot will be the start of the Great Tribulation. The Great Tribulation will bring about the greatest time of trouble ever to come upon human beings. It will be a tribulation that has never before occurred since the beginning of God's creation, and one that will never occur again. Okay, and then the picture to the right, it just shows a religious a religious building being destroyed, which kind of represents what will happen, like all the world religions that's false will be destroyed. Event 3, attack on Jehovah's people. After the destruction of false religion, God's servants will be found defenseless. This will cause them to become a target of assault by many people of the world. This will be the third event to take place. God's people should not fear any trials that befall them, but they should focus on their faith and integrity to Jehovah God. Even if any of God's people were to be killed during this attack, Jehovah will certainly bring them back to life during the great earthly resurrection. Okay, and then the pictures at the left, the first one shows a silhouette of someone trying to stab something, um in this case most likely trying to stab one of God's people. And then the next picture shows someone trying to shoot somebody, um in this case representing trying to shoot one of God's people, because they will become a target. Okay. Okay, event 4, War of Armageddon. The fourth major event to take place is the War of Armageddon. This event will be triggered from the attack on Jehovah God's people. Jehovah, by means of his Son Jesus Christ and the heavenly armies, will intervene in behalf of Jehovah's people. This will be the war between Jehovah God, Jesus Christ, and God's heavenly armies, and Satan, the devil, and all his followers, known as the demons. All the disobedient humans on Satan's side will be panic-stricken, thrown into confusion, and turn their weapons against each other. The bad people on earth will be wiped out. Havoc will also come Satan, the devil, and the demon's way. Jehovah will rain fire and sulfur down upon them. All the bad people will have to realize that Jehovah is bringing destruction upon the wicked, and they will be forced to acknowledge Jehovah God. No other world power will arise after the Anglo-American world power. Okay, and then the pictures to the right, the one at the top, shows some people running because during Armageddon, of course, the people that are not on God's side will be in fear. They will be in panic. So it shows like some fire and like destruction, and they're running, but they won't have anywhere to hide. Um, and of course, if they're wicked, they're going to be destroyed. And then the second picture shows Jesus Christ and the 144,000 um coming down from heaven to prepare for the war of Armageddon. And then I guess those are people like probably bad people like in war. Of course they're going to be trying to fight each other because they're going to be thrown into confusion. Then then the last picture shows I guess the blue one represents God, and then these white the white um creatures are the angels, and then the black ones are the demons, and of course the red person right here is Satan, the devil. So it represents God versus Satan. Of course, God is going to win because God created Satan and everything. So of course, God is going to win. Okay, event 5. Satan and his demons abyss. The last event that will take place is Satan, the devil, and all his demon followers will be abyssed. Jehovah God's Son, Archangel Jesus Christ, has the key to the abyss, and he will seize Satan and his demons, hurl them into the abyss, and they will be kept there for 1,000 years. The abyss is an exceedingly deep, unfathomable, boundless place that is completely out of reach of anyone except Jehovah and his Son Jesus Christ. After the 1,000 years of peace and perfection on earth, Satan, the devil, and the demons will be released from the abyss for a final test of perfect humans. All the humans that chose to sin again will be permanently destroyed, and Satan, the devil, and all the demons will also be permanently destroyed forever and will never again cause wickedness on the earth. Okay, now the picture to the left shows Jesus um throwing Satan, the devil, and the demons into the abyss to be locked away for 1,000 years, and it shows the key around Jesus because Jesus has the key to the abyss, and he's gonna lock it so they can't escape the abyss. Okay, the seven world powers. Okay, the picture at the top left shows the word power in blue, like a star fire shape. And then the top left picture shows, the top right picture shows the number seven, a blue seven. Okay, and then the bottom left picture shows um a king or queen or an emperor and empress, which represents like a rulership or power um in the earth. And then the bottom right picture shows a picture of the earth or the world. Okay, Egyptian Empire, first world power. Egypt is famous for its pyramids in the Nile River and was the location of the first world power, the Egyptian Empire. The nation of Israel was formed from Egypt. Egypt is historically known for its titles such as Pharaoh, brickmaking, cosmetic sets such as razors, tweezers, and mirrors, business enterprises, warfare, tombs, embalming, mummification, hieroglyphics, and many other important aspects. And then the pictures to the right, the first one is a picture of the Sphinx, and then it shows a pyramid in the picture, and this is in Egypt. Um, and then the picture at the bottom, um, to the left shows some hieroglyphics. Um, and then the the other picture at the bottom shows a picture of the Nile River. Okay. Okay. Assyrian Empire, second world power. The Assyrian Empire is known as the second world power. The Assyrian capital, Nineveh, I think it's Nineveh has known, no, was known as the lair of lions and the city of bloodshed. In the year of 740 BCE, Assyria conquered Samaria, the capital of the northern kingdom of Israel, and took its people into exile. The Assyrian king Sennacherib insisted that the capital of Judah, Jerusalem, surrender to him. Okay, now the pictures to the left, the one at the top shows the city of Nineveh in Assyria, and it was the capital. And then the bottom picture to the left shows a lion family, which is so cute and beautiful. And I guess the lions I just put that in because the city was known as the Lair of Lions. And then the next bottom picture to the right shows a picture of King Sennacherib. Okay, the Babylonian Empire, third world power. The city of Babylon was named Mistress of Kingdoms and was the capital of the third world power, which was the Babylonian Empire. The city was renowned for its majestic temples, hanging gardens, and temple towers. Babylon has recently been dubbed the City of Wonders. In, in 632 BCE, Nineveh fell to the combined forces of the Babylonians and the Medes, bringing the Assyrian Empire to an inglorious end. Okay, so the pictures to the right, the first one shows the first one. Okay, so the this is a picture of the top one is a picture of the Babylonian Temple of Baal. Um it's like it's like ruins of the temple because it got destroyed. Um and then the two pictures at the bottom, they're both pictures of the beautiful um hanging gardens in Babylon. They're like temple hanging gardens. Okay, okay. Medo-Persian Empire, fourth world power. The Medo-Persian Empire is known as the fourth world power. The ruins of palaces and royal tombs provide only a glimpse of the grandeur, power, and wealth of the ancient dual empire of Media and Persia. Media was the dominant kingdom before the two kingdoms, Media and Persia, united. In 550 BCE, the Medes came under the control of Persian king Cyrus II, um, who thereafter ruled over the kingdom of Medo-Persia. Babylon was overthrown in 539 BCE, and Medo-Persia was defeated by the Greeks in 331 BCE. Okay, now the picture to the left shows a picture of the gate of all nations. And this is I believe this is in Iran or okay, yes. So the gate of all nations is located in the city of Persepolis in Iran. Okay. Um, the construction of the gate of all nations was ordered by Persian King Xerxes the First or Xerxes the Great. And this was during the Medo-Persian Empire. Okay, Greek Empire, fifth world power. In the 4th century BCE, a young Macedonian named Alexander propelled Greece onto the world stage. He made Greece the fifth world power and eventually came to be called Alexander the Great. Greece is influenced by way of its culture, language, religion, and philosophy endured long after the political empire ceased. Okay, 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 so the pictures to the right, the first one shows a picture of the city of Oia or Oia in Greece. It's a city in Greece. And then the second picture to the right shows a sculpture of Alexander the Great. Okay, Roman Empire, sixth world power. Okay, um, after the death of Alexander the Great, the Greek Empire began to decline. Jesus Christ founded Christianity, um, and his followers spread it abroad during the days of the Roman Empire, which was the sixth world power. Rome took rulership over Israel in 63 BCE and destroyed Jerusalem in 70 CE. Okay, and then the pictures to the left, the one at the top shows Jesus Christ and the apostles, and I believe this is probably during the um Jesus's last evening meal. Um and that's probably a plate with the unleavened bread, and then that probably um a cup of wine, and then okay, and then the picture at the bottom shows the Colosseum, the Roman Colosseum in Rome. Okay. Okay, the Anglo-American Empire, which is Great Britain and the United States. And this is the seventh world power. Okay. The current world power began to take shape when England rose out of obscurity in the northwestern corner of the Roman Empire. In the 1760s, this island nation became the mighty British Empire. Britain continued to grow in wealth and power, and in the 19th century, it was the richest and most powerful nation on earth. After World War I, Britain embarked on a special relationship with the United States, a previous colony. The British Empire gave way to the Anglo-American Alliance, which is a dual English-speaking world power called the Anglo-American Empire, which has lasted until the present. This power is the seventh world power, and we're currently in that power right now. Okay, and the pictures to the right. The first one is a flag of the of the United Kingdom, which is also the flag of Great Britain. And then the next one is a picture of the London Bridge in England, in London. Okay, and then um the bottom left picture is a picture of the Statue of Liberty in New York City, and then the picture next to it is a picture of the flag of the United States of America. Okay, the Statue of the World Powers. Okay, okay, the the Egyptian Empire and the Assyrian Empire are not included in the statue because they already began and ended during the prophet Daniel's time. And the prophet Daniel, he prophesied about this statue, um, and he was currently living in I believe the Roman Empire, and he prophesied that another world power will arise after the Roman Empire, and it did, and it is the Great Britain and the United States Anglo-American Empire. Okay, so the head is gold on the statue, and this represents the Babylonian Empire. Okay, and the breast and arms are silver, And this represents the Medo-Persian Empire. And the belly and thighs are of copper. And this represents the Greek Empire. And then the legs are iron, and they represent the Roman Empire. And then the feet are a mixture of iron and clay, and they represent the Anglo-American Empire, which is Great Britain and the United States combined. And this will be the last world power. There will not be another world power after the Anglo-American Empire, because after that it's going Armageddon is coming, so it will not, another world power in this system will not arise. Okay, so yeah, so the picture to the left just shows everything I explained. It's the statue of the world powers, and it doesn't have the Egyptian or the Assyrian Empire in the statue. It's a pretty cool looking statue, and it's very true. All of this is true. Okay. Thanks for watching part 2. Part 3 should be coming soon. Okay, see you later. Bye.